Alright, welcome back YouTube. So I'm sure some of you out there are wondering when's the next time I'm going to do a punk vinyl update. Well, fear not, because the time is actually now. I'll be showing you my Subhumans collection, and at the end of the video I'll show you some bits of merch that I've got laid out on my bed here. And for those of you who are not familiar, the Subhumans are a UK punk band which I hold in very high regard. You know, they're one of my favorite punk bands of all time. I've got most of their stuff, and so I wanted to start with the vinyl that I've got from them. So kicking out with the vinyl is a compilation of their EPs here. This is the EPLP, which features 4 of their EPs in full. It's got the Demolition War EP, Reasons for Existence, Religious Wars, and Evolution. All those are EPs, and really great compilation. Really, it's really nice and helpful as opposed to getting all of them separately. Although I am looking to get all of them separately in the future. It's nice, to have just, spending money all in one go and just having one piece as opposed to 4. But yeah, anyway, this one comes with a poster, which I'll show you at the end. It also comes with an lyric insert sheet with lyrics to all the songs. It also comes with a hype sticker, which I will pull out in a second here, if I can find it. Somewhere in there. There you go. And this one is released on colored vinyl as well. This is an emerald green, clear green vinyl. Really nicely done indeed. Musically speaking, it's really great. I would say that my favorite tracks on here are Religious Wars, Parasites, Drugs of Youth, Animal, Society, Reasons for Existence, Evolution, and So Much Money. It's a really great compilation indeed, and I got this for $15, and so yeah. Next up is another compilation of EPs. This one's got 2 EPs. This one is Rats, which is my favorite EP by the Subhumans. I really love this EP a lot. And it also has Timeflies, but Aeroplanes Crash. Kind of an odd cover to this one, but it's got some really good songs on here. First of all, I'll talk about the Rats EP here, which has really great cover art here. I really love this a lot. It comes with an insert here with information for the Rats here. Rats EP with the lyrics and the artwork. Really cool stuff. And the other side has Time Flies, Aeroplanes Crash lyrics and information as well. The vinyl, which I will show you because it's got really cool labels here. So it's got a label for the Rats EP, and here's the Time Flies EP. So yeah, I think this press comes from the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. But my favorite song on the Rats EP is Joe Public, which is a really good song, nice and technical. And my favorite song on this EP here is Susan, which I was actually really lucky to see live. Really nice melodic piano on it. And it's not a stereotypical punk song, but it's more of a ballad, really. It's got really good lyrics as well. But yeah, nice compilation of EPs here. To get this one, I paid $10 for it, so I think you're looking at around the same price for this one. So yeah, the Rats and Time Flies compilation. Next up is a very odd not compilation, a very weird EP here. This is the Unfinished Business EP, which is just really odd. And I'll tell you why. The information that it says on here is some of this was recorded June 1998 at Phil's Roadside Cafe and relearned from old gig tapes. So some of the songs on here were recorded live in 1998 and they're old songs, but I guess they were never used on the albums or the EPs or anything like that. So they actually had to relearn them. And another song on here is from Wessex 82, And so it's from 1982. It was recorded back then, and so it's just kind of a weird mishmash of old things and some new things that were from old gig tapes. I don't know. It's really really odd. But I think the weirdest part of this EP is well, first of all, before I show you that, this is the actual vinyl itself, side A and side B. And here's a really, really odd thing. You know, it includes an insert, and you'd think that, you know, it comes with pictures of the band or lyrics or something like that. Instead, it comes with this. It comes with like a family tree of Wessex, which is a label, bands and releases. Really, really odd. I don't know what's up with this. Honestly, it's kind of a worthless insert to really include in here. But nevertheless, I just kind of got this because it was $4, and I'm a bit of a Subhumans completist. So yeah, Unfinished Business EP. Not particularly one that you absolutely need for the Subhumans collection, but if you're a completist, you know, definitely do get it. Now moving on to the more accomplished Subhumans material. This is their studio albums on 12-inch vinyl. This is my introduction to the band. This is the first time I ever heard them on their debut album, entitled The Day the Country Died. Really, really great. What really drew me to this band was the cover art here that you see. Really, really nice. And I started noticing things that I never noticed before when I got the vinyl, including, like, you know, just really little details about this artwork here. The back has pictures of the band and track listings. The gatefold, it just says think, think, think all over the place, and it has lyrics in there as well. Also comes with a large poster, which I'll show you later. Comes on white vinyl, which is very fitting for this album, I think. And yeah, not much more to say about this album besides that it's absolutely brilliant from beginning to end. But I think that my favorite songs on here are Killing, Minority, Mickey Mouse is Dead, Nothing I Can Do, Suburb City, Big Brother, New Age, No, Till the Pigs Come Round, and Black and White. It's a really, really fantastic album. If you see this album, do get it. You will not be disappointed. It's an absolute masterpiece, and it's not too expensive either. It's around $15 to get this version. So yeah, The Day the Country Died by the Subhumans. Next up is my favorite Subhumans album, and a very underrated one at that. I'm really surprised that this album isn't, you know, more highly regarded as one of the finest punk albums of all time, but it's definitely that in my book. This is From the Cradle to the Grave. A really, really, really fantastic album. This is the original press from the UK. The bottom corner here says pay no more than 3.50 pounds. And on the back here, you've got track listings. Really nice gatefold to this one with some pictures of the band and really cool artwork as well, and lyrics. So yeah, show you the vinyl. And side B to this, you'd be surprised about this, I'm sure, but this entire B-side is actually one song. It's 17 minutes long, and this is kind of odd for a punk band, you know, 17 minutes, you know, a punk song, that's crazy. But that song is like my favorite song on this album, but it's also, you know, one of my favorite punk songs of all time. It's a really, really great progressive piece of music with a lot of riffs, a lot of lyrics, and it's just a really, really brilliant song. But this album, if you see this album in the record store, do not hesitate to pick this up. This is one of the best albums in my collection, definitely. From the Cradle to the Grave by the Subhumans. Do get this. I cannot say enough good things about this album. And it's not really that expensive either, even on the original press. It's around $15 to get this. Although I did pay $20 for this one because it's in particularly good condition. But yeah, From the Cradle to the Grave by the Subhumans. Moving on to another Subhumans album. This is Worlds Apart, which isn't particularly favored amongst, Subhumans fans. Although I will say that it's a pretty good piece of music, really. The back has pictures of the band. This one also comes with a large poster and a gatefold with the lyrics in there. And I really like the vinyl to this one. It comes on yellow splatter vinyl. Not sure if you'll be able to see the splatter all that well, but trust me, it is there. And I think that the best tracks on here are British Disease, Apathy, Businessmen, Get to Work on Time, and Straight Line Thinking. It's a pretty good Subhumans album, not my favorite by them, but it's still a good listen, definitely. To get this version, I think you're looking at around $15, so not too expensive. And the last album I'm going to show you was their last album from the 80s. They did actually end up doing another album in, I think, 2007, which I don't own it, and I'm not too interested in owning it. But this is really, like, as far as I'm concerned, really where the Subhumans kind of ended. This is 2929 Split Vision. This is a French version on original press. This one is actually really, really good. I think this one is probably my second favorite Subhumans album. So here's the track listings. On the bottom here it says Made in France. I don't know if you can see that. It says Made in France. Comes with an insert with lyrics. Nice big red insert. One-sided, by the way. And here's the vinyl. Very nice, clean vinyl on this one. It looks really, really good. Honestly, I think it was unplayed when I got it because it looks just so fantastic. This one I think is a really, really fantastic Subhumans album. As I said, I think it's my second favorite Subhumans album. Has really great songs on here like Somebody's Mother, Think for Yourself, Walls of Silence, Heroes, Dehumanization, Worlds Apart, New Boy, and Time Flies. Really, really, really amazing album. Again, if you see this one, do get it. I think I paid around $13 for this, so not too expensive actually, especially for an original press French cover. So yeah, that's 2929 Split Vision by the Subhumans. And now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the camera over here. I've got some merchandise and some posters laid out, so here you go. This shirt here, I actually bought it at their concert a couple years ago. Has the cover art to The Day the Country Died. And on the bottom here is a patch that a friend of mine gave to me a couple years ago. Here's the poster that comes with the Day the Country Died album. So it's a nice large poster. It has a Subhumans logo on the bottom there. This one is the poster that comes with the EPLP. And this one is the poster that comes with Worlds Apart. So yeah, that is my Subhumans collection. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have not heard the Subhumans, seriously, what I want you to do right now is to go on YouTube, listen to this album, or listen to From the Cradle to the Grave, and you will not be disappointed because this band is seriously amazing. But yeah, that's all I've got to show this time around, and goodbye.